Actual police officers are being hired to moderate Roblox. I'm not even kidding. Something really good seemingly happened on Roblox, with Roblox partnering with the government to, I guess, make the platform more safe. Roblox accidentally made a bunch of items cheaper, but it was like in the weirdest way possible. So if you're already subscribed, welcome back. And if you're not already subscribed, I don't welcome you back unless you subscribe right now. And also, in my last video, I said it was my last news video, but what am I uploading right now? A news video. So I guess I lied, but I'm not completely lying. I'm only really making this video because something actually crazy happened. Let's go on and talk about the news because nobody cares about me. They care about the news, okay? With the first story being the anniversary of something that absolutely changed the Roblox platform. And honestly, most people didn't actually experience it on the platform. So if you guys don't remember, 4 years ago, something happened as of yesterday or today called the 2021 Halloween outage. Basically, if you weren't there, which I imagine is actually a lot of people, Roblox was down for 72 whole hours completely. And it's crazy to say that that happened 4 years ago, bro. I feel older and older every day. It's bad. But regardless, I saw this post about it from 2 days ago saying today is the anniversary of the 2021 Halloween outage. But I don't think this was actually the anniversary. Was it? But regardless, yes, it has been 4 whole years since, and it is insane. As I said before, I'm And tell me in the comments if you guys were around when this happened. I feel like it's a 50-50 split because when you really look at the grand scheme of Roblox, I think most people that are playing Roblox today actively joined after this happened. Because, bro, you got to think about it. Grow a garden and steal a brain rot happened, bro. Those probably brought in millions of new players that never even knew about this happening. But regardless, stop the yap, okay, buddy? And let's move on to the second story, which just happens to be a Roblox rebrand update once again. Because if you don't know, over the past week, Roblox has been slowly rebranding stuff on the website and in the actual app. In my last video, I talked about a Roblox update that happened with the avatars and mobile. It's actually a seemingly good update. If you want to go watch that, you can. But let's talk about a new update that affects everybody and not just mobile players or people that use the Roblox like desktop app, which is like 5 people. And it's this Reddit post right here that says Roblox changed the players list to a grid layout. Now, I have talked about this before, but it was like barely rolled out. I think it only came out for like, I think it only rolled out to like, bro, a handful of people. But over the past couple days, it's been rolling out to even more people. So I'm going to re-talk about it. And it's also not the only revamp update in this video. But yeah, as you can see, it's changed to a grid now, which I think is a lot better because now you can actually see people's avatars. Before, the avatars would be in like a little circle and it was really hard to kind of see, but now they're in giant rectangles. So there are so many times where I will see someone with a pretty cool UGC item or like a cool shirt and I'll want to buy it off of them, but it'll be so hard to find them in this pause menu because you couldn't really see their avatars very well. But regardless, let's move on to the next story, which is also a very, very, very small but very interesting revamp for the mobile app once again. Now, I'm not sure if this is new, so let me actually check. Yep, this actually does seem new because when I look, it does not look like this, but I got this tweet right here that says, okay, so I was using an alt on mobile and I saw this new UI for mobile with a screenshot showing off what profiles I guess look like for some people, where it just looks a little bit different. Very, very small change, but it is a part of the global rebrand Roblox is going through, where it's not really like a full-on rebrand. They're just kind of modernizing a bunch of parts of their website that were kind of forgotten about. Like we talked about some other profile changes for the website that were happening, and now it seems like they're even affecting mobile players, which is cool. I think it looks fine. It looks all right, but it's not really a big update, so who cares? And regardless, we can now move on to the other crazier stuff. Okay, let's get to it. With the first crazy thing I'm going to talk about being the police officer story, because I'm also kind of included in this. It sounds bad, but I don't think it is, because basically I saw this tweet on my page where it says, now I'm going to have to blur out a couple of things because I don't know if YouTube will hate me for saying it, but it says watching playing Roblox. That's a bad translation, but it says the Curie, I'm not even going to try and say that, okay? City government launched Brazil's first ever digital protection patrol to prevent crimes. Now, there's something blurred out there. You can fill in the blanks. But it says this includes Roblox, which even appears in the news images. Now, I saw this and was so confused because the picture they include here, number one, okay, is a picture of a policeman playing a game. Now, what game is he playing? Well, it's Roblox, but it's also my game on Roblox. I don't know why they're playing my game, especially when you read the news story and see what exactly these police officers are doing. I don't know why they would play my game. There's also some other screenshots in this news story of other games that this person's playing, and honestly, I don't think he's preventing crimes. I think he's just having fun, bro. I mean, there's this picture where I think he's playing TDS. There's this picture where they're playing Combat Arena. And I mean, when you really read the news story about this, it makes no sense as to why they picked these games out of all of them. I mean, the first crime that they actually caught someone doing in this digital protection patrol program thing was apparently there was people that posted a video of them on social media where they were like holding on the back of a bus, like a city bus, and they were riding a bicycle bicycle apparently, which is not allowed. That's very bad and very dangerous. So they like reported that to their local police department, and now the social media account that posted that or whatever is now being investigated. So it wasn't even on Roblox specifically, but even in that case, when that's the kind of crimes that they're catching in this new program, why are they playing TDS and Combat Arena? What kind of crimes are going to be in those ones? They should be investigating some other game. You know, have they heard of Meep City? Come on, guys. But yeah, regardless, very interesting to see a city do something like this. Like, this is very, very unique. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this. And yeah, I guess if you're playing Roblox and you are doing crimes, there might be a police officer in your game that will report you and maybe get you arrested. So, but I find it quite interesting that this is like a real thing. Like, and honestly, I just wonder how this is going to like evolve. Is there going to be more people added to this department? Are more cities or more countries going to take this and do it themselves? I wonder, bro. And I also wonder like how effective this is going to be. I feel like this is just so unique. You've never ever have seen anything like this. And regardless, guys, be careful on Roblox. Be on your best behavior, bro. No jaywalking in Roblox, okay? There might be a police officer that'll arrest you in your Roblox game. If you're in Brookhaven, don't jaywalk, okay? You might be in big trouble. But regardless, actually kind of interesting. And now if you're playing Roblox and you do something against the law, you can actually get arrested for it if a police officer is in your game. But now for the next story, and the other one that's huge, we have Roblox apparently actually partnering with attorney generals. So Bloxy News tweeted out this saying, today, the Attorney General Alliance announced a new safety initiative to help keep people safe online, and Roblox is the founding tech partner. Learn more about this partnership with a link to a news story. So yeah, TLDR, apparently there's a thing called an Attorney General Alliance, which I guess is like where all attorney generals in, I guess, the US work in cooperation to share ideas, build relationships, and foster enforcement. And I guess they are partnering with Roblox to keep the platform more safe, which is insane because it wasn't that long ago that we saw a bunch of attorney generals suing Roblox for a plethora of reasons. I think Louisiana did, Florida, and I think there was one other one. Maybe I'm crazy. But yeah, kind of insane that this is happening, and I just wonder if this is actually going to have a big change for Roblox. Now, the opinions on a lot of this stuff has been very mixed and mostly negative, I think. Because, I mean, looking at the replies on most of these tweets about this, they're seemingly positive, but there's a lot of people who did a little bit more research into it and are not big fans of it. One main person that I saw tweeting stuff about it was Green Lego Cats. He tweeted out a couple things, and he also made a whole video that I'd recommend you go watch because there's a lot of stuff that I won't really be mentioning in this video because it goes apparently pretty deep. But I will read off his tweet that he tweeted out because he said, I want to be optimistic, but I'm skeptical considering the Attorney General Alliance history and Roblox being the first industry partner amidst all of this is happening. Also, the AGA said Roblox is recognized for responding to community concerns, which if you're on Roblox and you watch and you know anything about Roblox, they kind of don't really respond to community concerns very frequently. Sometimes they do, you know, as of recent, they kind of have been a little bit, but, and I think the craziest part about this as well is that the specific attorney generals that were suing Roblox, or I mean, at least just one of them, has actually put out a statement where they don't really back down on their lawsuit. So yeah, it seems like Roblox is maybe still being sued by these attorney generals that were suing them, and not all attorney generals are, I guess, switching their stance on Roblox, but whatever the Attorney General Alliance is partnering with Roblox to help make it safer, which seems good because it's like government action, I think that's what it is. I don't know. Someone smarter than me will do a lot more depth research into it. I know Green Lego Cats did. So yeah, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be another positive thing because amongst all of this good news that's seemingly been happening, you know, more moderation from Brazilian police officers, we got the AGA, and now we have even more decently good news because Roblox is, I guess, starting to get unbanned in countries, with the first country being Kuwait, as you can see here with this simple tweet from Roblox RTC that says Kuwait has unbanned Roblox. Now, there was some news stories posted about this that go into a bit more detail, but so let's check it out. I want to see if they have like a specific reason. Okay, well, I tried to go and check out the news story, but I'm not able to. Okay, it's blocked for some reason. Here, hold on here. Let's see if I can find some stuff on Instagram or something. Oh, here's this Instagram post from Angry Birds Rio 1. And they said Roblox has been unbanned in Kuwait today, about 2 months after they initially banned it. The unban comes after the implementation of new safety features and content restrictions, which have yet to be tested by the user base, which is interesting. So I guess from what this person's saying, apparently there was like new safety features released on Roblox or something that haven't yet been implemented for the general user base, and that has resulted in Kuwait unbanning it. Very interesting. So does that mean sometime in the near future we'll be seeing some more like safety features? I don't know. Or maybe I'm just completely reading this wrong. Regardless, Kuwait has unbanned Roblox, and it's the first country to unban Roblox. Now there's only like, 5 or 6 more to go, guys. We're getting close. But yeah, regardless, actually positive stories here today. Very, very surprising, or seemingly positive. They could be negative and I could be wrong, but guys, I just want to hold out hope for Roblox because I like the platform, okay? I'm a glazer. And regardless, we can move on to the next story, which is Roblox prices glitching completely yesterday. Or not yesterday, it was like last week, making a bunch of items cheaper by accident in the weirdest way possible, bro. So basically, I saw this Reddit post where someone was basically talking about how on different accounts, prices are different for them. And the weirdest part about it is that none of their accounts had premium, and they were all from the same region. Because we all know about regional pricing, where depending on your region, stuff will be priced differently. And that was kind of happening, but amongst people that were in the same region. And when I saw this post and it was linked to me, I initially tried it out myself, in which I also had this same issue. For some reason, on my main account and my alt accounts, Roblox prices were all over the place. And the weirdest part about it is that my main account, which has a lot more Robux than my alt accounts, had cheaper prices. Now, I'm thinking the reason for that is because around this time that this was happening, Roblox was maybe testing like a feature where they price stuff differently depending on how active your account was. Because on my main account, I don't really buy many Roblox items ever. I mean, I don't think I've changed my avatar in like, bro, probably like 5 years, guys. Like, it's been so long. So I guess what was happening for this couple day period, Roblox is, I guess, recommending items at a cheaper price to people who don't really buy items very often, which is interesting. Now, I don't think they're doing this anymore, or maybe the glitch just stopped working for me, but when I check now, all the prices are the exact same on items between my main and my alt accounts. So either this glitch stopped working, or maybe Roblox just stopped doing the weird price thing for me. I don't know. See if your prices are different or the same, because I saw a lot of people reporting about this, and also I experienced it as well 7 days ago. Very weird stuff. And I also can't really confirm if it's still happening, because again, the prices are now all the same for me, and this is a pretty like niche issue to do research on, I'm gonna be honest. So tell me in the comments if you guys still have this or not, and that's it.